Learn the entire first topic of AS Chemistry in this one video. This is atomic structure. Before we start, this is a quick welcome to you guys who are joining my PCFG bridging course. This was the original paid version, but I've decided to make it free. So please give some feedback. There's a few things you still need to remember, like protons and neutrons have a relative mass of 1 while the electrons are 0. Protons have a charge of positive 1. Neutrons are neutral, so it has a 0 charge. And the electrons have a relative charge of -1. You also need to remember the definition for proton number, mass number. So proton number is the number of protons, or the atomic number is the number of protons. The atomic mass is the number of protons plus neutrons, and you need to know how to find the neutrons. In that case, you just take away the big number and the small number together. Then you have the definition of molecules, which is the atoms of same elements that are joined together in small groups. So examples of this would be chlorine, hydrogen, bromine, fluorine, oxygen. Those are molecules because they are the same elements and they are connected together. So those with the 2 on them are called diatomic molecules. There are monoatomic molecules, and these are the group 8 elements. Compounds is what you get when you have different elements chemically bonded together. For the atomic structure, you also need to know that the nucleus is in the center and the mass is concentrated in that nucleus. The electrons will orbit around. The cathode ray tube you've had before, but you've never really learned about that. Now you need to know the beam of particles. This one is new. So the beam of particles is where when you shoot at the particles, it will go in separate directions because of the electric plates above and below it. So you have the negative plate above and the positive plate below. You can switch that, that's okay. You just need to make sure your direction is correct. So if the negative's at the top, like in the picture I've drawn here, the protons will move upwards towards it, and the electrons will move downwards towards the positive. This is because opposite charges attract. So something that you also need to know from this one is the reason why the electrons and the protons deflect, which is their movement. Why do they deflect differently? You can see in that drawing there that the electrons deflect more than the protons. That is because the electrons are very light, and this is what you need to say in the exam. The electrons are lighter in mass than the protons, and hence are easily attracted or more attracted to the positive plate, and hence will deflect more. That's the wording that you need to use. Next up is the electron configuration. We already know how to do the electron configuration from GCSEs, and we'll go into detail with this in the next video. The electron configuration, for example, calcium would be 2882. But in A-levels, we don't do that anymore. Instead, it would be 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2. That would be for calcium. So let's go to the next video for this.